good day, Kia Ora. I just got back from New Zealand. Who's been in New Zealand? Oh my God, if you haven't, you got to get your booty there. I went on Celebrity Cruises. It was amazing. Well, I've got 8 minutes to get you motivated and excited about growing your travel business. Who needs a little motivation? Oh my God, you totally need a little motivation. Well, when they asked me to speak, I was like, okay, so what do I want to talk about? Because I'm like talking all the time. And if you saw me last year, I'm like so obsessed with all of you rock star travel agents and entrepreneurs. I said, you know what? I'm going to talk about my family. That's what I'm going to talk about. So this is my family. You see me, the super cute one on the right-hand side. And isn't it funny where you stand in your family? You know, I'm the oldest, right? So it kind of dictates the rest of your life a little bit, right? Who's the oldest in your family? Oh, good. Yeah. So we got bossy by birthright, right? We get to be bossy by birthright. The middle dude in the middle is my brother, my baby brother. You know, parents were tired of raising kids by then, and he was the golden boy. Anybody have a brother that was the golden boy, could do no wrong? You know, my mother's eyes, he was the golden boy. And then there was my sister, Amy. And Amy was the middle child, always trying to like stand out, right? Because she had this crazy sister, older sister. But it wasn't hard for my sister, Amy, to stand out because, first off, look at her. She's like Big Bird. She's like skinny. She has like no meat on her bones. We used to say that if Jim Carrey and Ellen DeGeneres got married and had a baby, that would be my sister. She's like gangly, goofy, and gay. She's fantastic. And my brother, he was the baby, so he learned a lot of natural talents, like, you know, developing a really healthy ego. He learned how to kiss ass at a young age, you know. So he, of course, grew up and became a politician. Made total sense. He's a politician. And so the thing that I like about my brother and sister and I is we all three are different, but we help one another. And so when my baby sister in high school, she was like a runner. She took those legs and she ran and ran and ran, and she was really, really good at running. She was like run, Forrest, run kind of good running, right? She was qualified for the Junior Olympics. She was superb. But after high school, she kind of gave up running, and we didn't know why that was. But when she turned 42, she decided to start running again. And my sister was nationally ranked in high school, so she was really good. So at 42, she started running 5Ks. Who run 5Ks in here? All right, I walk a 5K. I drive 5K is really what I do. So she started running 5Ks, and her first time that she ran, she was like 29 minutes, which I think is impressive because I'm like at 49 minutes. So she was like 29 minutes, and then she kept running and kept going until it got down to 27, 25, 23, a couple of years, 22, 21. She started to hit the 20. Then she got into the 19-minute range. Runners, you know that's a pretty good range, right? She tells me it is, right? 19 minutes. And she said to us as a family, she said, you know, how cool would it be if I were able to beat my personal best from high school? Right now, at this point, she's 43 years old, and she wants to beat her when she was 17 years old, her personal best, which was 19:10. And so we used to go to her 5Ks, and we'd root her on from the sidelines, go, Amy, go, you can do it, you can do it. But she hit a plateau. That's that thing that happens when you try everything you can, but you're not growing, you're not moving forward. Anybody hit that in your business or in personal life? Of course, all of us do. And she was at 19:15. She was 5 seconds away from her 19:10. And so she came to me, and she goes, I don't know what to do, And I said, well, you know, I'm a motivational speaker. I tell people what to do. What are my wise words for my sister? So I just grabbed her hands and I looked into her eyes and I said, Amy, just run faster. I mean, it's 5 seconds, girlfriend. Just like move the legs a little faster. Like it's like 1,000, 2. I mean, come on, over a 5K, 19. Just run faster. Any runners in the audience? Apparently, she's like, yeah, I'm doing that, okay? I'm doing that, but it's not working. And then she said something very telling. She said, you know what? All my friends tell me, my runner friends tell me, I just need to be patient. And I was like, no, that's the problem. See, patience is actually the enemy of progress when you're trying to reach a specific goal. When you're in a plateau, when you sit back and you're patient, you're never going to get there. I do the opposite. I say the opposite. You need to get actually impatient. You need to be so pissed off in the morning that you haven't met that goal that you wake up earlier. You make more phone calls if you're in business. You get so impatient with yourself. Now, we have plenty of time to be patient with clients, right? Does it take patience to be working with clients? Yeah, so be patient with them. Your bratty children, you gotta be patient with them. The neighbor's bratty children, you gotta be patient with them. Your grandfather. But when you're trying to go from A to B, I say be a little impatient. Wake up with a fire in you that says, you know what, I'm not gonna let myself off the hook. You know, one of the things that I used to tell my clients, and I talk to our entrepreneurial agents now, is I say, you know what, don't let yourself off the hook. Push yourself just a little bit more. 5 more minutes that day, 10 more minutes that day. You find that what happens is you start getting a little more tighter with where you spend your time and energy, right? Because all of a sudden you don't have patience for the crap. You don't have patience for that client that's shopping you against 15 other people. You just don't have patience anymore. Kick him to the curb. The only way you're going to get to where you want to go, whatever that is, if you're new to this business, it takes time to build your business. But it doesn't, you can still be impatient with yourself as you're doing that. Challenge yourself. Hope is not a strategy. Veterans, tell the newbies, if you stare at the phone, does it ring? Right, so that doesn't work, right? If you hide behind Facebook and only look at cat videos, does it get you bookings? No, of course not. And I think what I'm most passionate about is that the world is waiting on you. The world is waiting on you to believe in you. Use that impatience as your fuel. There are families right now that are going on really crappy vacations because you're sitting back waiting. Or maybe you just didn't push yourself enough to overcome that objection one more time. Don't let yourself off the hook. It's the fuel that helps. So my sister, first off, who agrees with me on that? Not taking yourself off the hook. Anybody agree with me on that? Can you get a little pissed off at yourself just every so often? Doesn't mean it's not self-love. I mean, I'm sure someone's going to come up and say, we really need to love one another. No, that's fine. Love your neighbor. Love everybody. Be mad at you for just a little bit. You know when you're slacking. You know when you're slacking. So my sister listened to my advice. And this is a picture. My God, this is not a good outfit on Pierre. I'm just saying. My sister listened to my advice, and you see what she's pointing to? She beat that personal record 6 weeks later because she got impatient. Because she got up earlier in the morning, and she ran a little bit more, and she started lifting weights, and she started doing whatever it took, and she timed herself all the time. She changed her playlist. She did everything she could. So that's when she did 1910. That was 7 years ago. My sister averages 18 minutes, 46 seconds, and she's 50 years old. My sister is ranked the 6th fastest female in the state of Florida and is training to run a marathon because she got impatient. Take my advice. We want to see you be successful. Every supplier, every person sitting at your table is dying for you to be successful. We're here to support you. We love you. We believe in you. Go make big things happen out there, you guys. Thank you.